I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So I'm gonna break down the Minnesota Vikings final injury report for the game coming up, right? But first off, we got to talk about Ivan Pace. What's up with Ivan Pace? The Vikings place him on injury reserve. Now, this is what his second injury, but this time he gonna miss some weeks. Now, this is the NFL. Injuries are part of the game, but I'm gonna start here. It sucks Ivan Pace being out. Him and Blake Cashman became a dynamic duo, a great tandem, right? Heavy, you hear me? Now you got guys who can step in. I'm gonna get into Jamin Davis, who the Vikings recently signed. Of course, I'm sure because they have to place Ivan Pace on IR. But him and Blake Cashman have been playing great football, and we know who Blake Cashman is as a player, as a leader, as the green dot, etc. Heavy. But Ivan Pace, his motor dog, that dog in him, what he brings to the table, feistiness, aggressiveness, speed, side to sideline speed, blitzing abilities, phenomenal blitzing abilities, right? Heavy. Can't deny that talent, but this sucks because this is the second time he been injured. Really, the second time he been out. So you got to ask yourself, what's really going on? Can Ivan Pace last the whole season if he has to play a full season in that starting position? Will this affect the Vikings defense? Definitely will affect it some. No, they can still perform at a high level. We've seen players injured, players be out, and the defense still perform spectacular. But next man up mentality. That's what it's about. Let's get into this article, the first article about Ivan Pace Jr. You hear me? Sucks, man. Injuries part of the game, no part of the process. How do you bounce back? How do you recoup? That's what it's about, huh? That's what it's about. That's what it is. Can't sit and cry about it. Can't dwell on it. What you gonna do about it? Bottom line. Matthew Collar, Ivan Pace Jr. to IR is a tough blow to the Vikings defense. Pace Jr. and Blake Cashman have built chemistry that will be difficult to replace. Facts. No cap, bro. The Minnesota Vikings announced on Tuesday that Ivan Pace Jr. has been placed on injured reserve with a hamstring injury. It was not clear from the team's press release whether he will have a chance to return this season. Wow. But if he is designated to return, then the Vikings will be without him for at least 4 weeks. Now, 4 weeks without Ivan Pace. So I see why they signed Jamin Davis. Grugier Hill got to step up. He got to step up, homie. That sucks, though. No cap. That definitely sucks. At least 4 weeks he gonna be out heavy. No matter how long he's going to be out, replacing Pace Jr. will be a significant challenge for the Vikings defense. Facts. In particular, he will be missed with Brian Flores' blitz packages. This season, he has been one of the Vikings' biggest impact rushers and one of the best blitzing linebackers in the NFL. Like I said previously, his pass rushing abilities, the way he can squeeze through the line, get past bigger linemen, you can't coach that. That's just the talent he has. You know, that's one of his special talents, dog. Period. Pace Jr. has the sixth best pass rushing grade among inside linebackers by Pro Football Focus and ranks fifth in total QB pressures with 15 on 62 rush attempts. The most telling stat is the fact Pace Jr. ranks number one. I repeat, number one in the league in PFF's pass rush win rate, 25.9%. So he's getting to the quarterback. Not only is he applying pressure, he's winning the battles, dog. He's completing the mission, huh? Just above future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner. It isn't just the second year linebacker from Cincinnati is succeeding when blitzing. He's also running after quarterbacks often. He has the 10th highest percentage of his total plays that are made up with blitzes. Yep. And you know, that's Brian Flores inserting those packages, part of his scheme. We know what it is. It had been well documented that Flores sends extra rushers routinely. This year, the Vikings are number one in percentage of plays with at least 5 rushers, and they are number one in pressure percentage. That is now more difficult to sustain without their top blitzer. Veteran Camus Grugier Hill and box safety Josh Metellus will likely be called upon to make up the difference as they did when Blake Cashman was out, but neither player has the rushing resume that Pace Jr. possesses. Real talk, no cap. No cap, bro. On the Vikings' upcoming schedule, will be QBs who are particularly blitz able. Oh yeah, and we've seen the Vikings struggle with quarterbacks who can scramble around, make big plays happen. We saw it last week with the scanless Bears, so they're gonna have to tighten up versus Kyler Murray. Arizona's Kyler Murray ranks 25th in PFF grade when blitzed. Kirk Cousins is 20th. Jared Goff is 16th, and Jordan Love is 33rd. Geno Smith and Caleb Williams, as he proved Sunday, have good numbers when blitzed. Well, excuse me. We know who Kirk Cousins is. He coming up. Kyler Murray, you think he would be good against the blitz, but he's ranked 25th. So we'll see how it pans out, man. It's a week-to-week league. It's about schemes, packages, game plans every week. Every team is different. In response to the injury, the Vikings signed a former top draft pick who is no stranger to blitzing, linebacker Jamin Davis. They grabbed him off the Packers practice squad. Now, how much of a factor can he be? A former first-round pick. You question, you ask yourself what happened. No, I think he has solid speed. If he can reinvent himself somehow, sometimes a change of scenery, dog, is like a rebirth to an NFL player. So if he can take full advantage, if he can fit in Brian Flores' scheme, he could do some damage. He could help the team out in a big way. But time will tell. The 2021 first-round pick of the Commanders, who was released earlier this year by Washington after playing in 5 games, was sent on blitzes 126 and created 21 pressures. He has graded well as a run defender and tackler. So we're going to see what's up. The run defense will be another part of Pace Jr.'s game that will be difficult to replace. Facts. He is the 8th highest graded run defender on a team that has allowed the fewest number of rush yards in the NFL this season. So I got to give a big shout out to the run game defense. We talk about the trenches. We say I've set our course in the trenches, but at the end of the day, the fewest number of rushing yards allowed, that's a big stat, a major stat. Respect. In the coming weeks, they will match up against some talented running backs, including Bijan Robinson of Atlanta. The Vikings have been extremely healthy overall. Bro. Come on now. The Vikings have been extremely healthy overall this season, save for a short stretch without Cashman. This will be a test of their depth and ability to schematically overcome the absence of a key player. It's also unfortunate for Pace Jr.
Once there was a mountain of uncertainty, a formidable, unstructured landscape littered with the unreliable and
at a high level, and he has passed in flying colors so far. Yeah, man. What they call him, the Tasmanian devil, homie. You hear me? He has passed with flying colors. Shout out Ivan Pace Jr.
Will guide your every step and lead you to vistas of clean and rich data.
Shout out Ivan Pace Jr.
Data quality that endures
keep your head up,
and blaze new trails
do your
toward
rehab,
company
get through
growth.
it, stay zoned in, stay locked in.
Dun & Bradstreet.
Continue to get the mental reps, and the Vikings gonna have to adapt. Part of the game, part of the process. Adaptation, right? Now let's get to the injury report, the final injury report. Who's in, who's out for the Vikings? Let's get to it quickly and swiftly. So we got final Vikings versus Cardinals week 13 injury report. Oliver and Ward out. Robinson questionable. So here we go. I don't got to read all that. Let's just get to it. Josh Oliver is out. That sucks. Josh Oliver, he's became a weapon this season. Kind of had a breakout season so far, not just with blocking, but pass catching. Jay Ward, a special teams ace. How much will it affect the team? Not too much. Josh Oliver is definitely a more major injury than Jay Ward is. No disrespect to Jay Ward. It is what it is. We talking facts. Harrison Smith, not injury related, rest. That's good. You see the veterans get rest at this point in time in the season, dub. They don't need the extra practice reps. They've had so many. It's become natural. So let them boys rest, get healed up. Stephon Gilmore did not practice, not injury related. Cam Robinson, now, this is something to pay attention to. Cam Robinson, we tired of Quessenberry at that backup tackle. Need Quessenberry out of there. But can Cam Robinson play, battling a foot, a lingering foot injury issue, etc.? Let's see. So he was a full participant Friday, so that's a good thing, but he is questionable. Patrick Jones, knee, full practice. He's good, so he will be in the game. Jonathan Bullard, he's good. battling a little toe situation. Camus Grugier heel, shoulder, limited, full participant. He should be playing. Harrison Phillips, not injury related, just getting some rest. Brandon Powell, ankle. He was a full participant on Friday. So you should see all these guys in the game Sunday at 1 o'clock. Let's get to it. Yeah, so the biggest question is Cam Robinson, right? Yeah, Cam Robinson. Josh Oliver, hopefully he's back sooner than later. And we know the Ivan Pace situation, but injuries are part of the game. You know, hopefully by playoff time, when the playoffs come, the Vikings are healthy 100%. Everybody's back on the field, ready to ball. But right now, they just got to stay as healthy as possible, bro. Every team's injured. Every team's banged up. This time of year, you're going to be banged up. That's what it is, right? So that is the final injury report. Ivan Pace on IR. It sucks, but it's part of it. You hear me? Everybody step up. Next man up. Let's get it. We're going to see what's popping. Hey, man, fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. Feedback is much appreciated, huh? Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that damn bell. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. Heavy. Yeah.